Hallo, guten Tag, ich bin eure Lehrerin und ich heiße Soumya. So if you are in grade 9 CBSE and you follow this book Beste Freunde, then this video is for you. You can watch this video to prepare your lessons, to prepare for your exams. So today we are doing lesson number 3. Lektion 3, die heißt Das würde ich nie tun. Okay, so before we begin with our first grammar topic, which is Präpositionaladverbien, you should know 3 things. The first thing is prepositions, second is pronouns, and the third thing is the verbs that come with fixed prepositions. So we begin first with Verben mit Präpositionen, verbs with prepositions. So all you need to know about Verben mit Präpositionen is that there are certain verbs which come with a fixed preposition. I'll give you a list of 21 verbs from this lesson that you need to learn. And what you need to learn about these verbs, with which fixed preposition they come. Yeah. So let's take an example. The verb denken. Denken means to think. So you need to learn that denken always comes with the preposition an. Yeah, I'll give you an example. Like, I am thinking about my friend. Ich denke an meine Freundin. We cannot say ich denke auf meine Freundin oder ich denke von meiner Freundin. That is not possible. Denken comes only with an, and this is something that you need to learn. So there will be some verbs which will not have any fixed preposition and some verbs which will have one fixed preposition. And there are a few verbs which have more than one fixed prepositions. One such example is sich freuen. Sich freuen can come with auf and it can come with über as well. When it comes with auf, it means to look forward to something. And when it comes with über, it means to be glad about something. So you can see in your Arbeitsbuch, Lektion 3, Seite Nummer 25, page number 25, same lesson, Arbeitsbuch. The first page of the Arbeitsbuch, Lektion 3. Question number 3a, 3a. So here you can see this picture. You have to fill in the blanks using heute and morgen. Heute means today, morgen means tomorrow. So when you read these sentences, the first one says, you have to fill in with heute or morgen. Ist mein Geburtstag. Ich freue mich über die Geschenke. And just below the second picture, it says, heute oder morgen. Ist mein Geburtstag. Ich freue mich auf die Geschenke. Okay. So in the first picture, it uses über. In the second picture, it is using auf. In the first picture, he wants to say that he is happy about the gifts. And in the second picture, he wants to say he is waiting eagerly for the gifts, to look forward to something. That is the usage with the preposition auf. So let's fill in the blanks. So he has already received the gifts in the first picture. He is happy about it. So it should be heute, not morgen. Morgen means tomorrow. In the second picture, it will be morgen, to look forward to something, something that comes in the future. Yeah. So tomorrow is my birthday. I am waiting eagerly for the gifts. Yeah. So this is the difference between the verb sich freuen with auf and the preposition über. So I am now giving you the list of 21 verbs that I have taken from Lektion 3. There will be more verbs. In the other lessons, you will find more verbs with fixed prepositions. But for this lesson, I have these 21 verbs that are taken from your course book as well as from Arbeitsbuch. Okay, so you need to learn all these by heart. Yeah. Then only you will be able to start with the main grammar topic of this lesson, Präpositionaladverbien. Okay, so the verbs are sich aufregen über, streiten mit, and streiten also comes with über, then ausgeben für, sich erinnern an, sich ärgern über, denken an, sauer sein auf, sprechen mit, and sprechen also with über, sich freuen auf and sich freuen über, sich entschuldigen für and sich entschuldigen bei, verzichten auf. You have learned this verb in Lection 2. Verzichten auf. Then sich beschäftigen mit. Next is sich informieren bei and sich informieren über. Next is protestieren gegen. Then reden über. Erzählen von. Antworten auf. Fragen nach. Sich interessieren für. Helfen bei. And the last one, 21st, is sich kümmern um. So these are the 21 verbs that you have to learn. And you have to learn the preposition, the fixed preposition with which these verbs will come. Remember that when a verb comes with more than one fixed prepositions, then the meaning of the verb changes according to the preposition used. So the second important thing that you must know is prepositions. When we talk about prepositions, then you must know which prepositions are accusative and which are dative. Certain prepositions are always accusative, for example, für, gegen, and certain prepositions are always dative. Some examples are mit, nach, bei, aus, zu, von. So you need to learn that these are always accusative and these prepositions are always dative. There are certain prepositions like über, auf, in, which are called Wechselpräpositionen. It comes from the verb wechseln. It means to change. And we talk about Wechselpreposition when we are talking about lokale Präpositionen. The prepositions of position, when the position changes from point A to point B. So the good thing here is that we are not dealing with lokale Präpositionen. And all the verbs that you have done in this lesson with an, auf, and über are all accusative. So I'll give you these examples. The verbs that we have done with an, auf, and über. So the verbs with an, sich erinnern an and denken an. So both are accusative. Then we have with auf, antworten auf, sauer sein auf, verzichten auf, sich freuen auf, all accusative. Some verbs with über, sich aufregen über, streiten über, sich ärgern über, sprechen über, sich informieren über, reden über, all accusative. So this is all about prepositions. So once you know the case of the preposition, you will be able to write correctly the next word, which may be the article or the pronoun. So there are some changes in the articles and pronouns according to the case, accusative case or dative case. So it's very important to know the case of the preposition, because accordingly you will make changes in the next word, which may be article or a pronoun. Yeah. So the third important thing that you should know is pronouns. The pronouns that you have learned in your previous lessons, the personal pronouns, if you are not confident, please revise them, learn them by heart. So in personal pronouns, we have subject pronouns and object pronouns. When we talk about subject pronouns, you already know they are ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie. And then object pronouns, we have accusative, they are mich, dich, ihn, sie, es, uns, euch, and sie. And then dative pronouns are mir, dir, ihm, ihr, ihm, uns, euch, and ihnen. Yeah, so you need to learn all these by heart. And then we also have interrogative pronouns. Yeah, interrogative pronoun are for nominative it is wer, accusative when, and dative is wem. Yeah? And for things it is was. So once you have learnt all the pronouns properly, then you should know what is the function of a pronoun. Yeah, pronoun is a word that replaces a noun to avoid repetitions. Yeah. So let's see these examples. I have an example here. Yeah. So the example is Nick schreibt eine SMS. Yeah. So Nick is writing an SMS. Nick is the subject and SMS is the object, the direct object. So what we are doing now is using pronouns. Pronouns are the words that replace nouns. Yeah. So let's replace the object noun here, which is eine SMS, by a pronoun. So Nick schreibt eine SMS. What will you write here? First you need to see what is the case, then gender, then number. Yeah. So eine SMS is the direct object, which means it is accusative case. Then it is feminine singular third person. So what is the pronoun? It is sie. So you will say Nick schreibt sie. Eine SMS gets replaced by sie. Yeah. So now what we are doing is, next step is we will be using a verb that comes with a fixed preposition. And schreiben is not that verb. Schreiben doesn't have a fixed preposition. So let's change the example. Yeah. So I am taking one verb from the list that I gave you from Lection 3. Yeah. And this verb is sich aufregen. Sich aufregen means to be upset. It can be used for both people and for things. Yeah. So in English we say, when we talk about people, we say to be upset with someone. And when we talk about things, we say to be upset about something. Yeah. In German, in both the cases, we use the preposition über. Über is the fixed preposition for the verb sich aufregen. So sich aufregen, über. To be upset with someone or to be upset about something. So let's see how do we use this this verb as an example with pronouns. So my example here is Carla regt sich über Nick auf. Please remember that aufregen is a trennbares verb, yeah, separable verb. So auf and regen, they separate. Auf goes at the end. Do not get confused with this auf. The fixed preposition that we are talking about in this example is über. That will be our focus preposition. So yeah, Carla regt sich über Nick auf. Yeah. So we have used über. Object is Nick, which is a person in this case. Yeah, person, not a thing. Nick is the object. Now we will be replacing this object Nick with a pronoun. So what is the pronoun that we use? So the case is accusative because Nick is the direct object. Then it is masculine singular third person. So what is the pronoun? In. Yeah. So this sentence will change to Carla regt sich über ihn auf. Nick gets replaced by ihn. Earlier the sentence was Carla regt sich über Nick auf. Now the sentence is Carla regt sich über ihn auf. So all we have done here is just replace Nick by the pronoun ihn. Yeah. So this happens in case of people, when we talk about people. Now, next example with the same verb sich aufregen über, I will change the noun, I will change the object. Yeah, instead of Nick, I will use something else. So my example is Carla regt sich über die SMS auf. Earlier, Carla was upset with Nick. Now we are saying that Carla is upset about the SMS. So earlier we were talking about Nick, which was a person. Now we're talking about things, which is SMS. Yeah. So let's replace SMS by a pronoun. SMS is the object. Yeah. And pronouns, they always replace a noun. Subjects and objects are nouns. So how do you replace the SMS? SMS is the direct object, so it is accusative. And SMS, is feminine singular third person. So you must be thinking that you use sie, which is the correct pronoun. Yeah. So Carla regt sich über die SMS auf. You replace the SMS and put a pronoun. So what you will do is, which is not correct, Carla regt sich über sie auf. Yeah, you must be thinking this, that you remove the SMS and put sie. But this does not happen in case of things. Yeah, we do this only when we talk about people. So what do we do in case of things? That is what our topic is. This is called Präpositionaladverbien. And Präpositionaladverbien are also called Pronominaladverbien. Yeah. So Präpositionaladverbien are used only when we talk about things. It is not used in case of people. Yeah. So it is wrong to say Carla regt sich über sie auf. Yeah. You have to say Carla regt sich darüber auf. Yeah. Saying über sie is not correct. You have to say darüber. And this darüber type of pronouns, yeah, which are used only in case of things, not for people, are called Präpositionaladverbien. Präpositionaladverbien are also called Pronominaladverbien. So before we learn what is Präpositionaladverbien, how do we form it, where do we use it, let me summarize what we just learned about pronouns. Yeah. So pronoun are the words that replace nouns. Yeah. For people, what we do, we first write the preposition, then we write the pronoun. Yeah. They are not attached. Yeah. Preposition plus pronomen. Yeah. Plus means here the preposition is followed by the pronoun. They are not attached together. But yes, in our next topic, that is Präpositionaladverbien, where you will learn how do you use these pronouns for things. In that case, you will learn that they are attached together. You first write a word called da or the dar, and then you write the preposition and they are attached together. Yeah. So next, let's begin with the next topic, that is Präpositionaladverbien. Now for Präpositionaladverbien, you need to know three things. First, what is a prepositional adverb? Second, how is it formed? And third, where do we use it? So Präpositionaladverbien are pronouns. That means they will replace nouns. Then second thing that you need to know is that they are formed by using an adverb, which may be da or wo, with a preposition. So this adverb, da oder wo, it attaches to a preposition. It attaches before a preposition to form a prepositional adverb. Then third thing, these are always used only for things. By things, I mean it could be an idea, it could be a concept, it could be an event, yeah, but these are not used for people. The next thing is, where do we use the word da and where do we use dar? Yeah, so the difference is just one letter, the letter R. So dar is used when the preposition starts with a vowel. Yeah. And if the preposition starts with a consonant, then this letter R is not there. Yeah. Similarly for wo. Wo is the question word. Yeah. So wo and vor. So let me give you some examples. Where do you use dar? De, a, er. So darhan, you don't say dan, okay, darhan, darauf. You do not say darauf, you say darauf. Daraus, darüber, darum. Yeah. So here you use dar because the preposition starts with a vowel. Then if the preposition starts with a consonant, some examples are dabei, dafür, dagegen, damit, davon. Yeah? You do not say damit, you say damit. The letter R is not there. And same Prepositionaladverbien also have interrogative forms, yeah, for asking questions. So the only difference is that the word da gets replaced by wo, and the word dar gets replaced by vor. So some examples are woran, worauf, woraus, wogegen, womit, worüber, worum, wozu. So these are the interrogative forms. So now you can take out your Arbeitsbuch und das ist Seite Nummer 26, page number 26, question number 4, Lection 3. So the question says, lies die E-Mail und ergänze die Präpositionen. So you can do this exercise only when you have learned those 21 verbs. If you haven't yet, you can pause this video, learn them first, and then try the exercise, and then continue with the video. So I will quickly read it for you with the answers. Also, it says, Hi Luca, wie geht's? Alles klar? Ich hatte diese Woche ziemlich viel Stress. Gestern habe ich mich mal wieder mit meinen Eltern über mein Taschengeld gestritten. So the first one is also given. The verb here is streiten mit, to fight with someone. And in the second blank, the verb is streiten über, to fight over something. Sie sagen, dass ich viel zu viel Geld für Computerspiele ausgebe. So here the verb is ausgeben für. Ich habe mich sehr über sie geärgert. Besonders sauer war ich auf meine Mutter. So in this blank number 4, the verb is sich ärgern über. And in blank 5, the verb is sauer sein auf. Sie könnte sich doch auch mal an meine super Noten im Sport erinnern. So here the verb is sich erinnern an. Aber für Mama zählt nur eine 1 in Mathe. Naja, ich bin ziemlich sauer geworden und musste mich dann für mein Verhalten entschuldigen. So the verb is sich entschuldigen für. Hast du auch manchmal so einen Stress mit deinen Eltern? Ich denke übrigens immer noch an das tolle Wochenende im Sportcamp und an die netten Leute dort. Das machen wir nochmal, ja? Dein Tom. Now you come to question number 6a. Here. Und das ist, was ist richtig? Unterstreiche. So here you have to find the question word. So whenever you are making questions or you have to find the question word, you have to take care of two things. First one, you have to see whether in the answer it is about a person or a thing. Second thing is the preposition. In most of the cases, the preposition will be given in the answer itself. So let's see the first one. Woran oder wofür oder worüber denkt Carla? So look at the answer. An Nick's SMS. So what is the object we are talking about? SMS. Yeah, is it a thing or a person? It is a thing. So the answer, and what is the preposition? It is an. So out of woran, wofür, worüber, obviously it will be woran because the preposition is clearly mentioned in the answer. It is an. And even if the answer is not there, you just have to make the question. So look at the verb, and according to the verb, you have already learned the prepositions. So the verb here in the question is denkt Carla, denken. So you know with denken the preposition is an. So woran is the answer, and it will not be an wen. Why? Because in the answer the object is a thing, SMS, not a person. Okay, second. Mit wem oder worauf oder worum kann Lina nicht verzichten? And the answer is auf ihr Smartphone. Okay, so the preposition is auf, and we are talking about a thing, smartphone. So the answer will be worauf. It will not be auf wen because we are talking about smartphone. The third one is woran oder worum oder womit beschäftigt sich Moritz gern? Look at the answer. Mit Pflanzen und Tieren. So again, we are talking about things, not people. And the preposition is mit. So the answer will be womit. It will not be mit wem because we are not talking about people. Fourth one. Wogegen oder wobei oder wofür protestiert die Klasse AB gegen die vielen Hausaufgaben? So the the preposition is gegen. So answer would be, the question word would be wogegen. Last one, worauf, auf wen, womit ist Florian manchmal sauer? And the answer is auf seinen Trainer. So trainer is a person. You cannot start with wo. When we talk about people, we start with the preposition. And the preposition given over here is in the answer auf. So answer will be auf wen. Auf wen ist Florian manchmal sauer? Now you have to come to question number 10. Seite Nummer 28, page 28, same Arbeitsbuch. Question 10. Fill in the blanks. Again, sir. So you have to here fill in the blanks using Präpositionaladverbien that are made with the word da. Okay. So whenever you have these Präpositionaladverbien, they will always refer to a noun because they are pronouns. Pronouns either will replace a noun or they will refer to a noun. So let's see these examples. Habt ihr über die Klassenfahrt gesprochen? Noch nicht. Wir reden morgen darüber. So we chose darüber. The answer is already given with the first one. So darüber. Why darüber? Über because the verb here is reden. Reden comes with über. And darüber refers to which noun? It refers to Klassenfahrt. Second, Ella hatte ein schreckliches Wochenende. Ja, sie hat mich auch davon erzählt. So the answer for second one is davon. Why von? Because erzählen, the verb comes with the preposition von. And what does it refer to? Which noun? It refers to ein schreckliches Wochenende. Next one. Svenja hat mich gefragt, welchen Lehrer in der Schule ich am besten finde. Was hast du denn darauf geantwortet? Answer is darauf because the verb here is antworten. Antworten comes with the preposition auf. So we are writing darauf and it refers to which noun? The complete Frage, Svenjas Frage, Svenjas question, welchen Lehrer in der Schule ich am besten finde. So darauf refers to this complete question asked by Svenja. Last one, Herr Rohrer natürlich. Er weiß unheimlich viel über deutsche Geschichte. Ja, er interessiert sich sehr dafür und beschäftigt sich schon ganz lange damit. So the verb here is, in the fourth blank it is interessieren. It comes with für, so we are writing dafür as the answer. In the fifth blank, the verb is sich beschäftigen. It comes with mit. And both of these, dafür and damit, they refer to the noun Deutsche Geschichte. Yeah. So this was exercise number 10. Now I will quickly revise what we have learned about pronouns. So when we talk about pronouns, we talk about things or events, and we talk about people. So when we talk about things, in that case we use da and we add the letter R for vowels. When the preposition begins with a vowel, then we put R plus preposition. Preposition. These two are attached together. And when we talk about people, we first write the preposition and then we write the pronoun, pronomen. So let's take an example. Erinnerst du dich an dein Buch? And the answer will be ja, natürlich. Erinnere ich mich daran. We used daran because we are talking about things, and book is a thing for people. Let's take this example. Erinnerst du dich an Carla? So the answer will be ja, natürlich erinnere ich mich an sie. Okay, so this is difference between the pronouns that we use for things and for people. For things, we write first da oder dar, and then we write the preposition, and they are attached together like daran. Okay, so we don't write da separate and a separate, they are one word, daran. And next, for people, we first write the preposition, then pronoun, but they are two separate words like an, sie. And now the interrogative form of the pronouns. Left side we have things, right side we have people. Let's see the difference. So for things we use the word wo followed by the letter R if the preposition begins with a vowel plus preposition. And these two are attached. For people, we first write the preposition and then the Fragewort. Fragewort, the question word. And they are two separate words. So let's see some examples. One example. For things, woran denkst du? Woran denkst du? Woran is the pronoun here, the prepositional adverb, and the answer will be an
meine Zukunft. And then for people, I'm using the same verb, denken, for both the cases, things and people. An wen denkst du? An meine Freundin. So an wen is a pronoun. So for things, we first use the word wo and then the preposition, and they attach together to form a single word. So here it is woran. When we talk about people, we first write the preposition and then the question word, Fragewort, and they are not attached together. Like here, an wen.